High above the city.
You're good.
The man in my ear is making me laugh. High above the city, just before the dawn, we're in the back of a raven, flying high, swooping through the patchwork mist as it comes to a small home. Empty but for coughs. As it lands, perched on the windowsill, it cocks its head at the spider, weaving an intricate web all throughout this attic. There's barely an inch untouched. As it looks, the raven caws. I see you're almost ready then. The spider stops spinning. I have to be. And your pieces are on the board? They're not my pieces. I just pointed them in the right direction. The raven caws again. Be careful, little stag. You don't want to make him angry. The spider laughs and starts to spin again. And then we see the web in the corner of Orville's post truck. Don't know when the last time we cleaned it out was. Who's already in the car, in the van?
I would imagine the first person Orville picks up would be Vanessa.
And I imagine I'm in the back of the van where you would normally keep packages. And hopefully there's a ramp down to the ground so I can get in and out pretty easily.
Yeah, there's a hand truck ramp that you can get up.
Yeah.
So lifted.
Could you avoid hitting every pothole, please, Izzy?
Izzy?
Or Orville? Sorry.
Look, the potholes are part of the problem of the city, if you really think about it, because they get rush patched every time that they show up, but they keep on coming back because the jobs weren't done right. So if I don't cause property damage to a government vehicle using them, then they will never get fixed properly.
I do admire your logic, young man.
Also, I don't feel like swerving. Next up would probably be Lonnie.
Lonnie, as you're waiting to be picked up by Orville,
Brooke, you mean?
Yes,
fucking
Brooke.
hell, yes.
God, fucking.
Okay.
Everyone needs to standardize how they do.
I have to explain this. I'm breaking the thing here because we've got Orville and then Izzy in what do you call it, in brackets, and then for Lanny we've got Lanny and then Brooke in brackets, and it's messing me up.
Yeah, I'm going to adhere to Lonnie's thing. Let me rename myself.
Vanessa's is the
It's actually
Brooke, your phone goes.
He will answer it. Hello?
Is this Miss Madsen? You recognize
yes.
the voice. It's Jefferson. Sammy Jefferson Jr. I spoke to you yesterday. You were at my club.
Yeah. But is something wrong?
Yeah, no, something's went very, very right. I didn't know how to get hold of any of you, but for some reason I had your number. I have no idea how this happened. But unfortunately we'll need to cancel tomorrow night. Martha's got a gig at the Opera House. It's a big benefit gig. She's the opening act. It's going to be amazing.
Are there tickets we could possibly get? I mean, just
sure. I'm certain I will get I will make sure that you're able to go on the list. The organizer is some bigwig, Davina something or other. I'll make sure she knows to let you on. If there's any problems, I'll call you before tomorrow. But just keep your fingers crossed. This could be what makes Martha and me.
Okay. Well, I will let the others know, and we will see you tomorrow or Friday. Sorry.
Looking forward to it. Tomorrow, yes. He hangs up. You could tell that he was really happy, really excited as he talked.
So Sammy Jefferson Jr. just called. Gave some interesting information, but I'll wait till we get Dr. Green too.
I mean, we don't. I mean, you could. Orville just like opens the door so you can get in. We don't necessarily have to wait to get this information.
Well, Martha has a gig at the Opera House tomorrow night.
Does that mean I'm not getting my song?
No, but I did ask to see if we could get some tickets just on the safe side to make sure nothing happens. So,
okay. Well, let's go pick up the downer of our group.
I believe we're calling him the combative one. The Whomping Willow, I believe.
Oh, by the way, does anyone have Michelle's address?
No.
I mean,
Jen's address. Fuck my life. I'm going to. Everything sucks, guys. Where's my notebook file? Anyone have Jen's address?
No, unless Vanessa.
She'd arranged to meet you all there.
I sadly did not get it, but I do recall she said that she would meet us there.
Great. Okay. Off to Dr. Elwood.
So, Brooke, you told us everything. Never mind.
Dr. Elwood, where is it you live, actually? What's it look like from the outside?
Tall hedges surround my property. So you really can't see inside unless you go through one of the gates in the front or the back. But if you were to look in there, you will see a small house with a large greenhouse behind it, making the small house look smaller. The yard is immaculate with plants and flowers of all sorts, but that's what they would see when they pull up. Just outside of the university district in a upper middle class neighborhood. And he would be waiting for him outside if he knew they were coming at a certain time.
Yeah.
I imagine you were probably standing out there for a good 45 minutes before Orville shows up.
You'll see him talking to the hedges as he's walking along and chatting with them, and he barely notices the time. You're doing a good job. No problem. Just keep anybody out. Don't let the birds in or anything, okay?
Someone walking their dog kind of looked at him weird as the dog lifts its leg to pee in the hedges, and the hedges somehow seem to push the dog back.
You hear the sound of a quickly degrading post truck approach you.
They're here finally, and he turns and waits for him. He goes around to the rear of the truck to open the doors when they get there, knowing that, there's no room in the front really for him.
Yep. Orville just walks to the back, unlocks it, opens it up. And mind you, the inside of a mail truck, it only has one actual seat. So Brooke is currently probably sitting on the ground. And I imagine that Orville has locked Vanessa's wheelchair into one of the package holders. It's not a comfortable trip.
Hello, just a second. Damn, this mailbag, just not in the right spot.
They never are.
Oh,
That box said fragile. Sorry.
It's fine. No one expects their things in the mail to come in one piece anyway.
Everything that's wrong with the parcel service, sir.
Orville just picks up the box and literally throws it over his back. Okay, guys. So where are we going first?
I believe we have the shop would probably be the best place. The bar, I don't think would be open this early. Well,
We had
then
discussed going to the manufacturing. Yes.
Okay.
Dr. Green. By the way, our friend called Sammy Jefferson Jr. That guy, yeah. So apparently Martha's song for Orville is going to be canceled because she got a gig at the Opera House. But I did see if we could get some tickets to be there in case.
That's wonderful. But if I remember, the last time she played at an opera house, she drove a bunch of people insane.
And that's exactly why I asked for tickets.
Is that really where we want to go? And they're going to...
Fine.
That doesn't seem healthy.
I'm all for going to an opera house. There's no other place that you can, be entirely bored and be around so many people. Also, I kind of want to see if someone dies.
Well, okay.
After all, Dr.
I want to go, but sure.
After all, Dr.
Yes,
Owen, the only way to not encounter unhealthy things is to, in fact, be dead.
No, when you're dead, you encounter plenty of unhealthy things. Like that's like the definition of decomposition.
You have a
Only the
point.
beginning.
That is why I'm in the field, to try to help prevent death, and that's why I do medicine. I mean, just to prevent people from getting harmed is half the thing. So knowing that we shouldn't be there, I mean, that sounds dangerous, but you're right. We are on a case and we should try to solve it to help this lady and stop others from being harmed.
Yes, that is the reason why you're here. Just like how I joined the Postal Service because I really wanted to help society.
That is an honorable thing, Orville.
As you near the industrial district, the smells start to change. Different various gases. That's very uncomfortable for you, Elwood.
Yeah, Elwood's leaves and branches start to turn a little brown as he kind of shrivels up in the air. Does not like this.
Everything is somehow hotter here. Thank you, Chaotic Story. Everything is somehow hotter here. The weather is fairly calm, mild. But each of these buildings seem to be pushing out their own oppressive heat and stenches is probably the best word for it. It looks very run down. Lots and lots of closed up factories and warehouses. The industrial industries? No. The industrial never mind. The industrial output of the city has been in decline for quite a while. Seems with most modern cities. Things are moving away, things are being imported. There's still some shops, some manufacturers coming about, but fewer and fewer every year. When you pull up to the Harrington Welding and Fabrication, everything around it is closed. It's not an extremely big building. It's got the massive doors to allow trucks and deliveries in and out. The sign is rusted, partially falling down. From inside, you can hear banging and tweaks, and the smells coming out are oily. Just slightly spoiled smells. You can coming out from under the door. There's fluids running out, oil, lubricant, things like that.
Are there any like homeless folk around in the area, or is it deserted?
It's fairly early in the morning, so either they'll be going to find something to eat or maybe still sleeping. There's definitely the sort of place that homeless people would find spaces to stay.
They're good at tucking themselves away in this neighborhood.
And any sort of greenery, plant life of any sort?
None. A couple of weeds coming up through the pavement, but otherwise, nothing really. This place feels very depressing to you, Elwood.
Can we get this over with fast?
Yeah. Oh shit, we forgot Vivian. She'll be fine. Anyway.
Vivian has her ways, and she did not seem terribly enthused to be in a place where the tools being used were not made of paper.
Probably show up when we least expect it, honestly.
Well, hopefully.
It is her way.
Fair enough. Is there like a gate or anything, or were we able to just park in the parking lot?
There is no parking lot there. You could just park at the pavement. The building is right onto the street. You have the massive doors that allow things to be brought in, and beside it are like a smaller
man door.
entrance. Yeah.
While we're standing there, Elwood is going to start to summon something, and I actually want to roll for this one because it may come into play.
Mm-hmm.
And this would be using his call from the garden.
What is it wanting to do?
I want to set a little guardian outside, so in case somebody runs, there's somebody out here that could possibly capture. So figuring he needs to have some actual juice to him.
We're going to take that a -1 because of the area you're in.
Yeah, I would have liked to take polluted area, but it's on my other talent cards, so I can't really use it on this one.
Why?
Because it wouldn't it give attention to the wrong card?
No, you can take things from different.
Okay, well then I'm fine with that because I want attention.
Yep, that is fine.
And then we might as well go with botanical explosion then too, because if he tries real hard, rooted, he's bound to fail in this condition.
Yes, it could be.
And botanical growth.
Communicate with plants, I would say.
No, I'll communicate with plants. Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
All right. So in all, I'm at 1. Is it hit him without change the game? I believe.
Change the game. Yes. That is not good.
Nah, good. The first good failure.
Okay, right. Since we used the botanical explosion, the entangled plants, was it? Yeah. What happens? As you try to call this first.
As I try to summon it, it just loses control. It just gets bigger, and he just run. I can't control it, and everything just. The whole side of the building and everything around me is just covered in plant life, vines, exotic and weird stuff.
The moth.
Just covered, and the vehicle that we're parked next to. I mean, the postal truck is just covered in plant life now.
We came here.
People would be pretty much covered. Sorry, I was just trying to set up a little guard to watch the truck and to see if anybody would run out. I apologize. This is going to be a mess to clean up. The
door slams open. The man looking bewildered. What the fuck's going on out here?
Sorry, somebody sent me a some sort of weird package. When I came to take it off the truck, this is what happened.
Are you all
Lying
okay?
poorly.
Are you all okay? Is anyone hurt? He's looking about, kind of
It's a bit
confused.
difficult for me to get around now, but I am uninjured. I'm going to give him a big old smile, and I would like to change the game by rolling You'll Fall in Love with Me, Speak with the Right Voice and People Will Hear, and Poor Unfortunate Souls. Also activating my weakness tag of Good Help is Hard to Find.
What is it you want to do?
I want to make him like me. Like, I want to make myself more attractive to him and him want to... That whole scenario.
Take a -2 to that as well, please.
Okay.
Because of this whole green explosion. Yeah, please roll.
Oh, I'd already rolled. Do you want me to roll again, or use that -2?
I'd feel bad giving you the -2 now.
Oh,
you say you've got one juice and not 2.
I'm fine failing. I hit the button before you said it. I'm fine.
Okay, so you fail, and remember, mark attention on that theme.
Thank you.
Yeah. You see the look of distrust go over him. He's staring at you, staring at the wheelchair, looking at the rest of you. Hold on a minute. Why are you getting something delivered here? I don't know you, sir. I think I would remember you.
I was helping my friend here who works for the post office. He was behind.
I'm quite frequently behind.
Yes. Thank you. Who the fuck's going to clean this shit up? I've got business to run here.
Well, you just go inside, sir. This was for a, here, it's somewhere in here is the package. Give me a few minutes. Go inside. My friends will help you.
I do hope you have a good union. Perhaps get paid double time to the work that my friend has added to your docket.
No, I think your friend will be paying for the work that's been added to my docket. This is destruction of property. I think I'm going to have to call the cops.
That's okay, sir. Here, I'll help. And Orville turns on the postal truck. It's like, sooner or later, these greenhouse gases will kill these plants. I also want to use my powers on him to.
Let's get one more failure in.
Again with the -2, please.
And Elwood would be trying to pull them back and pull them off the building. You see him reaching and.
Okay. I made the joke, but we're gonna go with. How about we table that? Get in line, buddy. I didn't make that argument. I can't use that one.
What?
I was going to say, can I be like, hey, I have friends in waste management. I can help here. That can help us here.
Well, you could, yeah.
Yeah. Orville's just like, also, I'll call the municipal trash service to come down here and pick everything up.
Okay. And take a -2 to it as well, please.
Yep. Sorry, I'm just checking out the rest of my things. Nope. Okay, cool. -2, you said.
Yes, please.
Let's roll. Change the game.
3 misses.
Wow. We are.
Come on, Brooke. You have to try too.
Hold on, sir. I can make this go faster. He puts the truck in neutral and steps on the gas.
Look, stop it. Get out of the van. We need to get this sorted.
Okay. We're just gonna spend the next 2 hours cleaning this up, aren't we?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
That's it. Roll to clean.
No. It's part of my summon, so after a while they would dissipate somewhat.
They're already starting to recede a little bit. The guy's looking bewildered and looks fairly angry at all of you. Like, what the fuck is going on here? You're not from here.
Right.
What?
Sorry.
I'm happy, Lise.
I've come here to actually do research on your. This is the factory, right, or whatever. But I'm here to do research for a paper about how it's causing so much pollution to all the plants and animal life and water. Would you like to give me a quote on that?
I will say that when Elwood starts talking over Brooke, like Vanessa just wheels around and hits Elwood in the shin with the like footrest of the wheelchair.
Brooke is really not making it better. You're fucking up the environment. Would you like to give me a quote?
And Elwood's talking to the vines. I'm sorry. He's pulling him off the.
The guy, like I said, you're Brooke. What? I think it's time you all left. Right? There's nothing good.
I thought you wanted us to clean this.
No, I want you to get the fuck away from my business.
Elwood,
Before anything else goes wrong.
talking.
Yes, Vanessa. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to leave you. He starts talking to the plants on the wall.
Right?
Brooke,
You
it's
fucking weirdo. Get in your van and get away from here.
We're gonna walk up to him and like try to pull him away and be like, "Hey, maybe don't talk to your plants around, normal people."
Well, I'm sorry, sir. And he offers his hand and to shake. I'll get this taken care of. Just give me a few minutes.
It looks very
You have my word, and he offers his hand to him.
Are you sure you don't want to give a statement? Just a small one. It's just going to be for my research class. I'm not going to publish it. Just a
Vanessa
small
is
one.
full facepalm, right? Like, Vanessa is Captain Picard in that picture. Like,
We came here to investigate. We're not even getting in the front door.
Elwood, he takes your hand.
All right, as soon as he does, Gardner's Bane, with too much of a good thing, I'm going to use it with, I'm trying to sedate him. Botanical professor, plant pharmaceuticology, traditional medicine, at a -2.
Yeah, the most 3 you can have, and there's no -2 because this is an attack. This is hit them with all you've got.
Oh, Lord.
24 hours to go.
Great success.
Oh, there we go.
He just falls unconscious is all I want him to do. And I guide him and I help him.
So he falls unconscious.
Well, I just wanted to, as an asleep, unconscious, and I was going to go running in and pick him up, run in the door and go, "Help, he fell. He passed out outside. Can you guys help me?" Now we can find Skinhead. He whispers that to the rest of you.
Dude, have you heard of subtlety, Elwood?
This is a great idea, and I appreciate your attempt to help us here. I understand what you're doing.
Why does this remind me of your Cyberpunk game?
I'm not even playing Chip.
Well, he's actually trying to get everybody to come to one so they can identify the person. Then they can zero them out. That's his end goal.
Right.
I'll wheel up behind Elwood just so I'm there.
I'm staying in the Pulsar truck. Fuck that. You guys
get out of the car.
running a circus, and Orville's just like, "I'm not here for
If
this."
there's like a back door, because Brooke will sneak in if there's a back door, because clearly no one else is doing anything. I'm just going guns a blazing at this point.
Okay, so you want to try and sneak in while he's doing this. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You can give me a sneak around roll. Would you bring him in as you do? Inside the shop is fairly high ceilings. There's a walkway along the wall. There's only two other people in it. Will look like a woman and a man. Both working away. They've got headphones on because of the noise, and they don't notice until you.
Can I jump in with the Vanessa thing? Because I have a help point for Brooke. And I was thinking that I
We
could.
just keep failing. Everybody keeps failing. That's why we're laughing.
I was thinking that I could use that help point by leaning into Elwood's bullshit ploy just to draw attention away to help Brooke sneak. Is it too late to use the help point?
No, Brooke, roll again with a +1. The help point, okay. In fact, take +2 because this is obviously a fairly good distraction.
Help! He just fainted.
Oh, fuck.
I got a 7.
Yeah.
Hey.
It wasn't a failure. We're improving.
You managed to sneak in through the delivery door. It was a crack open. You managed to sneak in as the other two become aware of Elwood, Vanessa, and the foreman they're dragging in. They run over to it. What do you want to do, Brooke?
I would say is there like do they wear a specific outfit at this?
Right, sorry.
This factory?
They're all wearing coveralls.
Are there
it's
like
fairly basic
extra ones just lying?
It's not really that big a place. There's only about maybe 3-4 people work here at any given time. It's not a massive industrial thing.
Because the plan was she was just going to put on, if there was extra ones, she was just going to put
a plan.
Don't tell lies. And look like one of the workers if there was an extra one. If not, she's just going to wander around like she's lost. It works.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Trying to see if any of the people working look like the skinhead guy.
Well, there only are two, and they're running over, and you can see that neither of them do. One of them's a tall woman, very muscular, with hair tied back. Pony, the other guy, the other person is a guy who much older. Yeah, you get there in the end. True. Seems fairly old. Doesn't fit the description of the skinhead dude at all. There's an office though up on the so I mentioned there was these catwalks up to the both sides of the room. There seems to be an office up there.
Are they still distracted?
Yes, they.
I don't know what happened. We were out for a walk and we just saw him fall to the ground.
Well, Brooke is going up to the catwalk.
Brooke headed up the catwalk.
Okay.
And these two others are coming. Miles, are you okay?
We saw him just fall, and I think I saw someone with who was bald or had their head running away from him.
Fucking hell, is it? Miles, are you okay? And they come and they take him off you and pull him a little bit.
As Mark, because I did get 3 attention on it, I did get to take an extra ability.
Of course, yeah.
And since I had some already on my card, I just unlet one. And I now have a Herbal Cleanse, Detoxification.
Yeah.
I am going to use that to detoxify him so he comes to.
Right,
I
you
hope.
wouldn't need to roll for that. No, you don't roll for that. Because I'm
Come
not
on.
chanting you murdering this dude.
Do you know who might have done this? Like I said, I saw somebody bald, maybe they'd shaved their head running away from him.
Fuck, no ideas. How many bald people are in the city? They're slapping his face and get some water.
Yeah, yes, I'll go get you some water.
No, you don't just no. And the guy gets up, goes to the tap. Brooke, give me an investigate roll, please.
Sure, I don't think I have anything that can help, but it's okay, Electricious.
Yeah, just don't.
And
What's the
Mark,
worst that can happen? Fucking hell.
I love how I don't use anything and get a 12. I can't.
before she rolls though, or anything else, because I didn't use any of my attention before for my power on
I mean,
my
your juice. Yeah.
juice, excuse me. I'm going to hold the target's attention if possible to make
Yes.
sure they're looking at me, and that will give an additional possible or help there if
No,
needed. Everybody,
got
just in
basically-
general.
No, but she got basically a nat 20.
Yeah, I was rereading it and actually wanted to use them, so so
No,
they
fair
actually
enough.
made sense.
No, you can still use them. Though. It makes sense. That you can use that for point going forth. So you get clues 1-1 to ask. It says at least one. However, because it's dynamite, it means you get 3. So what exactly are you looking for here?
Whose office is this?
You see on the desk a picture of the guy that's lying on the floor that Elwood has incapacitated, along with 2 kids. Certainly looks like it might be his desk.
Would I be able, from this person's computer, get a detailed list of the employees that work here?
Yes. There's no real security there. There's a screensaver bouncing about at the moment, but it's not a thing. So you'd find that fairly easily with your 3 points. You even find pictures alongside it.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
I don't know if this is a thing that happens in other countries, but in the US, when you start a job, you have to submit a form of photo ID and like a social security card to prove that you're a US citizen. Is she able to find that file?
Basically, yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly what it is. There's photos with it. There's things. Yeah.
Cool. We can commit fraud now, guys. Great.
Only Brooke is.
If you want to share with the rest of the class, sorry, go ahead.
Is there any name particular that gives off a weird feeling or looks like it is not an actual name that someone just kind of is like fake identity thing?
Nothing comes across as fake identity, but you do see a picture of a bald-headed man. You can see tattoos on his neck. It's running up actually onto his face. And the name is, because for some reason I fucking forget it. What the fuck's his first name?
It's not Mr. the Skinhead.
No, John Novak. I knew it was Novak, and then I was thinking, what's his first name? John. Anyway.
Yeah.
John Novak. 26 years old. You see that he has a criminal record because it's on there.
Is there a way for her to print this out?
Yes.
Send it to her. Okay, well, she's going to print it out. Just that one. She doesn't need the other one. She's like, they're not important.
That prints out fairly quickly. No one notices due to Elwood's very nice roll before.
But she's
What's
gonna
happening?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. No, you go.
I was just going to say she's just going to exit out and put everything back the way it was before she snuck in there and kind of just walk out.
Screensaver comes back on, thing bouncing across the screen. You're walking down the stairs. The guy that's getting the water does see you and like, well, but turns back to them, just fucking doesn't care.
I think maybe I saw that he had tattoos. Do you know if there's anyone like that in the area?
Look at you as of course there are. There's lots. Miles, are you okay? And you said he's waking up now, Elwood.
Yeah, he's detoxifying, and Are you all right, sir? You passed out there. You should go to the doctor and get checked. It could be a blood pressure or some other issue that may have happened there. Are you all right? You seem stressed and overworked. You were yelling a lot out there. Maybe you should, take the rest of the day off, go see your doctor. Maybe
Fuck, look, just get your hands off of me. What the fuck is going on here?
You passed out outside. You just collapsed.
He pushes himself up. Look, I don't know who you people are. Just get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Sure thing. Not a problem. Just get yourself to a doctor and get checked. I'd hate to see something,
Vanessa's already on her way out the door.
And he's backing up slowly, hands,
Brooke is leaving and she's like, have a great day. It was nice to meet all of you. She's like,
you back out. You can hear him saying something about weird green shit outside. Them asking if he's okay. Orville, what have you been doing?
Orville has been sitting in the mail truck with the mail truck in neutral and him pressing on the gas.
Just to make sure Elwood and Brooke feel really at home when they come out.
Well, no, he said he was doing that to help clean up the parking lot. He meant that in earnest.
The leaves are already starting to turn brown and crumbling. Probably less to do with the noxious fumes from the post, and more to do with Elwood's magic.
I'm helping. Orville thinks to himself.
Gets a sticker right after.
He pulls out from underneath his chair a sheet of gold star stickers and puts one on his shirt.
As you do, it falls off almost immediately.
They've been sitting in this hot car for like a year. There's only like three gold stars of 50 that have been peeled off at this point.
Well deserved. You'll make your way back into the van.
Vanessa bangs on the side of the door to tell Orville to stop revving it so that I can breathe while I get back in.
Breathing's a luxury.
Puts it back in park, turns it off.
well,
you guys find anything?
Brooke will pull out the paper. Yeah, it was a mess, but I got some information. She'll hand them the paper, and it's like the picture of the Mr. Skinhead. His name is John Novak, and he's 26, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God bless you, Brooke. Thank you.
Did they have an address?
No. The address listed is the address of the what do you call it? The
address?
No, the
metal shop.
Thank you very much. Yes,
It's its own address. That's not skeezy at all.
Yeah, I don't know how he got hired.
Why did you print this out?
Because we needed it. I don't know. It seemed easier just to print it out. We can
there's other
shred it
information
later.
on it as well, such as that he is deaf and mute.
Yeah.
That's really weird that they just list his disabilities on his.
No, it's their lists of so
It's the HR paperwork.
Okay, it's
with the
we got his full
disability
company
boxes
file.
checked. Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't just say, oh, and this guy is deaf. No, it's got other information there. He's got his age, his social security number. Yeah, the address is listed as that place. It does say that he has a criminal record.
Vanessa definitely writes down things like the social security number for future use.
Well, at least we have a picture of him now.
And the name.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to hold this? If I hold it, I'll probably get robbed.
I'll unless Brooke wants to keep hold of it.
Brooke, you
Yeah,
hold on to
I'll
this.
just.
You're a student. You're used to holding pieces of paper for a long period of time.
Isn't it a felony to steal stuff like that, though?
Doesn't matter.
I guess not. But Brooke,
Look,
be careful.
I mean,
There's
I
a
feel
lot of
like
things-
considering what just happened, I feel like we're lucky we didn't end up in jail. Me printing out someone's personal information is the least of our worries, and we can shred it at the library. It's fine.
All that happened was a plant bomb and somebody passed out. You guys saw him. He just touched me and fell over.
While Vanessa screamed about someone having assaulted them, you know.
Elwood, we must talk about priorities sometime.
Well, I thought I was just trying to get in there, get the people we know, and get out and fast as we could. He's all better. He's going to go to the doctor now, and he'll get that all checked out.
I'm sure that's what will happen. Yes.
Yeah. You know, people in working class jobs are definitely known for trusting and going to doctors.
Or affording.
Although, in all honesty, since Elwood did use his own thing to detoxify him, he's probably healthier now than he was before.
Oh yeah, I could have thrown in some vitality boost with that, so he felt better.
Brooke, you have a cell phone, don't you?
I like pull that, yeah.
May I see it?
Sure.
And I start using it to run through like essentially the yellow pages kind of thing and various other directories and databases of people in the city, social services, whatnot, to see if I can find any John Novak that matches, you know, any of the identifying information in the file, birth date, etc.
Yep. Give me an investigate roll, please.
All right. Let's see, what tags can I use for this?
Worst to worst, we could probably find something at the post.
And don't forget, we have a crew tag with some stuff too.
Oh, that's right. I always forget about the crew tag. Question mark. Would you accept poor unfortunate souls, I for a bargain, and he threw us away?
Poor unfortunate souls, and he threw us away. Yes, I for a bargain. No.
Okay. I don't. How do I get access to the crew tag? I'm not sure how to do that.
We haven't got the crew tag set up properly yet because the crew's not completely together. But if you tell me what you want to use from it, I think it was to do with the van itself, the base of operations, and contacts.
Investigation and contacts. Yes, this is what it was.
Yeah, I was going to say
So
I
you
could probably
could just add a +1 to that. Yeah.
Okay. Let me do the +1. There we go. And investigate.
God damn, seriously. Wait a minute. No, you should have more than that.
It says I have power 3.
Yeah, you should have power 3.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't change anything.
Reroll again. No, just reroll again.
All right.
There you go. That was better.
That's with power 3. There we go.
Yes.
So I get 3 clues. Computer, stop doing the thing you're doing. So I have 3 clues. Can I find an address for John Novak?
No, the only address listed is the shop there. There was the previous address, which was a house in downtown or apartment in downtown, but that belonged to his parents.
Are his parents still alive?
No, they are not.
Is that 2 clues I've spent or 1?
Only 1.
So I can't find any address on his situation. Has he posted to any like music fan forums or jazz message? Is there any like social media presence?
None.
Okay.
The deaf man really does love his jazz.
You know, but no social media presence also means no like stalker posts about Martha and things like that.
None whatsoever.
Can I find any record of his habits when he's not working?
No, there's not really much there. You do find one bit about his parents dying in a car accident quite a long time ago. Not quite a long time ago, so when he was about 18 or 19. It was just a small bit you found, saying that he'd been left in, wasn't 18, sorry, it would have been 15 because he was left in the care of the state.
Is it? I don't know if I can still ask this, considering that I've asked 3 questions. But is his deafness and his muteness, are those sort of congenital, or are they
Yes.
trauma? Okay.
No, they're congenital.
Okay. It's almost like he doesn't exist. They found almost nothing.
And it would make sense.
Well, I mean, he wouldn't have much use other than visual. I mean, he can't hear music, so that makes me wonder why he's so interested in Martha.
There are actually quite a few fans of music amongst the deaf community. They often can feel the vibrations.
Oh, that is good to know.
What if he thinks she's a riff, or maybe he can see hers?
Oh, I'm curious. I would not expect that. But that is interesting. I never thought about the vibration part. So yes.
It's a good point. He might be, as Jenny calls us, specials.
Yeah, maybe he is sensing something we don't know.
If only I'd been able to get her to drink that drink I offered her. I feel like this is getting us not much of anywhere.
Are you guys done doing the boring bit? Can we go to the Rusty Bronco now?
You think it's open?
I mean, if it's not, that's usually not a big deal. Like, it's a bar. No one's going to be like, oh, someone's breaking into that bar in the industrial district. Just let yourself in.
That's how that works. Okay.
But also, it's a bar in the industrial district. Like, it's probably open 24/7, and there's probably people already smashed there in this early morning at noon.
I mean, they also do tattoos there, so they might still be open early for people to get tattooed. So.
Well, I figured Orville's already driving there, regardless how we answered.
Actually, can I use your phone, Brooke? I have an idea.
Can I hold it while you use it?
Yeah.
She like holds it.
Vanessa, can I use your phone? Yes, sure. Orville, can I use your phone?
I get this a lot. It's okay. Orville will start trying to navigate to the Busty Broncos website to see if he can book a tattoo appointment.
There is no such website. You search for it, you find it on Google. And it's just basically, do you own this business?
Oh no, Orville uses Bing.
All right. I have no idea what the Bing equivalent is. I debase myself like that.
Okay, well,
nobody knows what that equivalent is.
Ask Jeeves.
I was gonna say, I'm surprised Orville doesn't use like Netscape Navigator or something.
Yeah. Well, I'm on Brooke's phone right now. Normally, I'm a big Opera user.
Tonight did not go how I expected at all. Thank you very much.
It never does.
No, really. You arrive fairly quickly at the Busty Bronco. From the outside, same as most of the rest of the district. Fairly tatty. There's the half-torn posters in the window. Cigarette butts all over the ground outside. Orville, have a heyday there.
Yeah, Orville's just like looking and grabbing every single one that he comes across.
The doors are open. Inside, you're right. There's a couple of people already smashed. There's a couple of people look like they just finished their shift. They're having a beer after that. It's not massive. The bar's fairly long, and you can see there's a back room.
I would like to repeat what I was trying to do, basically, with the foreman, and using "You'll Fall in Love with Me" and "Poor Unfortunate Souls." Sadly, I can't use my voice because I'm not speaking yet. With the "Good Help is Hard to Find" weakness tag, try to get people to be like, "Beautiful person just entered the room. Pay attention."
Yep. Change the game, please.
Mild success for the audience.
1 juice. Create a story tag. Give or reduce a status. Can I give basically all of the NPCs?
No, not with that. Not with 1 juice. Yeah. Unfortunately.
So, story tag. How do story tags work again?
It would give advantage or disadvantage in certain situations. So you would get +1 to rolls.
Yeah. It's a global modifier.
Basically.
Yeah, create a story tag of a beautiful person has entered the chat.
Grand. So anything you have to do with convince, or if you want to be if you want to lie to someone, it's actually sneak around rather than convince. You can get a +1 to.
Okay, thank you.
How can I help you?
Oh, I'd like a drink, please.
What can I get you?
Oh, can I get a Negroni if you would?
You can have beer, or you can have vodka, or you can have whiskey.
Which do you suggest?
Plonks down a glass of whiskey. That'll do you.
Shoot it down in one shot.
It burns. And not the good burn.
Well, that did me just fine.
He smiles. Maybe I'll get you something a little bit better. They get you another whiskey. This one, he comes from a completely different bottle. Puts it in front of you. Name's Adam. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Adam. I'm Vanessa.
Charmed.
Was hoping to find a friend of mine. I don't know. I've heard he frequents the Bronco.
Yeah.
Have you heard of a John Novak?
Now you can give me a sneak around roll, please.
And then I sip the second whiskey, the good whiskey. Oh, sorry. Ignore that roll.
That's all right. Okay.
Boo. So mind tags. I'll throw on mind control. You'll fall in love with me. I don't think I can use if you think I'm someone else.
No. Well,
but I can probably.
Yeah, no, you can use that because you're trying to convince them that you are a friend of John Novak.
Now I know the maximum addition I can do is 3. Can I use more, like 4 tags, so I can get a weakness tag?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
All right,
you can.
Because I think I can use.
Anything.
I think I can use speak with the right voice, and people will hear. And then I'll throw on good help is hard to find, just to keep leaning hard into Heart Search voice.
Okay.
And then I have the 1 from the thing.
Yes.
But it was sneak around.
Yes, please. Very
I got
good.
13. Great success.
Everyone that should fall for it falls for it. Yeah, sure. Who are you looking for?
John Novak is his name. Have you heard of a John Novak? Oh, Johnny.
Johnny's not been. Yeah, he's not been in since last week.
Last week. Do you know why? I heard he was quite a regular.
No idea. I was quite worried about him though.
Did something change in his demeanor, his health?
No, I mean Miles was in last week. It said Johnny had ran off, but didn't know why.
Miles the foreman.
Yeah, of course. Do you know Miles?
I just met him. That's funny. As a matter of fact,
that's a good guy.
He seemed it. And I
like
throw dark eyes over at Elwood when I say that.
Elwood's just standing by the door looking down all the while here. He's trying to be quiet because everybody yelled at him before. He's just standing big by the door.
What are Orville and Brooke doing while this conversation's going
Um, is the tattoo part of the bar open?
You can hear the buzzing of the tattoo gun coming from the back room.
Do you want to get a tattoo, Brooke?
Possibly.
So do I.
Let's go.
Let's go get a tattoo.
Vanessa seems
Matching
to be
tattoos.
handling it fine. Let's go.
By the way, unrelated, can I hold on to that picture of John Novak real quick?
Get that tattooed.
Depends on what you plan to do with it.
Oh, that piece of paper is very easy to get crumpled and destroyed. So I was just going to get a tattoo of his face on my arm. So this way I could show people that when.
No. Orville, no.
What? Why?
No,
Why are you saying no to me? This seems like a good
don't.
idea.
It does not.
It will assist our
doesn't.
investigation.
It won't.
Okay.
It really won't. You'll seem creepy. Don't do it. You'll just have
nope.
this random man on your wrist.
Yeah.
Sorry, my kids keep trying to get me to try not to laugh challenges, and it would be so good if they were here right now. Because
It won't. It will look weird because then people will ask questions, and then
That's fine. People don't ask questions to me. Have you seen me?
I know, but it's still weird. Just don't do it. Get like a butterfly or something. I don't know. Don't do that.
Can I hold on to the picture still?
She like takes out her phone and like takes a picture of it and then just hands him the paper. There you
Thank
go.
you. I appreciate this. I appreciate this.
Okay.
Vanessa,
So Johnny ran off from the job, you say?
yeah, there's. I don't know exactly what happened, but they were out one night. So they're finishing up work. I think Miles was saying, and suddenly something came over Johnny, and he just ran off. Everyone's really worried about him. If you see him, get him to check in with Miles. It's
I will. That sounds. Something came over him. You say, almost like he was acting differently.
I wasn't there. You need to ask Miles.
That makes sense. Have you? Do you have any idea what he does when he's not at work or at the bar?
He doesn't really do all that much. I know he likes to sketch. Does that quite a bit. Likes getting tattoos. He's got some really fucking weird ones.
Like what?
He's got one of Santa Claus. He's got, all the classic skulls and patterns and everything else. I think he's been getting them since he was a kid. He's got quite a few done in the back there.
You said he had some weird ones, though.
Oh, no, just comically weird.
Oh, like
And some of them extremely bad, yes.
the person bending over around the belly button so it looks like they're spreading their cheeks, that kind of thing.
Not quite like that. No, none of them trying to be funny. Just where he got them. Often people, the boy didn't have much money. He was growing up, so a lot of them are, kind of dodgy. You know what I mean? He's lucky he didn't die of blood poisoning.
Aren't we all in this neighborhood? Yeah, I like lean in to whisper and like I'm pulling on that a beautiful person has entered the chat kind of energy to just kind of do that. It's just the two of us talking. You ever notice anything else strange about Johnny? I've heard that people in this city sometimes can make plants grow out of the sidewalk and that kind of thing.
Looks at you kind of funny. No. He's a good kid. Shame what happened to him. Shame that he doesn't get the help that he needed. But Miles looks after him.
He didn't get the help that he needed. Do you mean when he was a child, or do you mean like
Yes.
interpreters and the like?
He can, like, I don't mean, I don't want to speak badly, but it doesn't, the guy can barely write his own name. It's, he doesn't really do sign language. We've had someone trying to teach him. He doesn't,
That's rough.
It's been hard for him.
Yeah, I can believe it. And nothing preceded this sudden change that took him over?
Not as far as I know. Again, you're better off asking Miles. It's Miles really looked after him.
Yeah, like I said, I just met Miles and he seemed a bit busy. He couldn't spend the time answering my questions. Dark eyes at Elwood. Does he have any friends or the like, besides Miles and you, of course?
Not really. Well, not many of these people here would take the time to get to know how to communicate with a deaf mute boy,
Yes, prejudice runs deep everywhere, doesn't it?
Apathy. Quite a lot.
Much the same thing. I'm trying to find him. We had
if you want, if he comes in, I'll make sure I'll call you and let you know that he's turned up.
I'll reach into the bra and pull out a stack of business cards.
Fancy.
Yes, him and anyone else who might have trouble being heard. It's kind of a specialty of mine.
Of course. And he puts it in his pocket. Can I get anything else?
This whiskey is quite good. Perhaps merely share a whiskey with me for a moment. I believe I have some friends getting a tattoo in the back.
They're in for a treat. Gemma's doing tattoos today. She is good.
Oh, she's your best artist?
Oh, it's not my artist. They get set up back there. We get free tattoos. People come in, have a drink. That's good.
And then I'll just give him that look and cock the eyebrow. Oh, you get free tattoos? What tattoos do you have?
He smiles at you. Orville, Gemma is telling you that no, it is not a good idea to get a tattoo of this guy she knows on your arm.
Yeah, but like, do you see his striking figure? Do you see the emotions that his eyes convey? I want that on my skin.
Like, I don't know what you're up to here, weirdo, but I'm not tattooing Johnny's face onto your skin. That's just not, yeah. Is he with you? Looks at your book.
Sadly. I tried to tell him this before we came back here.
How about on my ribs? Right above my heart. To show how close he is to me.
Okay, this is getting me. Do you know where he is? The head is missing.
No, that's actually part of the reason why I want him tattooed on me.
Okay, I think it's time for you to go now.
I don't want to use my powers on this person.
I don't really see any other way when you're telling them I want to get a tattoo of this guy that you've tattooed here because I'm looking for this,
Yes. What I call it? We're gonna go. I'm going to go with I can't. I don't actually have any tags that help me here.
then roll.
Yeah. Unless dry as toast helps.
Yeah, okay, because okay, I'll give you dry as toast.
It's just like this man's weird as shit.
Instinctively, Brooke's just gonna put up her shield because she's like, he's
can I use the weakness tag codependent?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let's see what happens here. What am I even doing? Change the game, I guess. Take a risk.
What was it you want to do? Was it you're trying to convince her, or?
I think Orville at this point has given up on using his actual social interaction skills.
Yeah.
So whenever he comes across an issue, it's just like, you don't care.
Okay. Yeah. No, then change the game.
Okay. Mild success.
That's not bad. So, what would you like to do?
I would like her. I don't think with a mild success I'll be able to convince her to get his face tattooed on me.
No.
But I want her to recreate some of his tattoos on my body.
That's a good choice.
Okay, which tattoo?
Whichever's the shittiest one, and probably the one that's on his neck, if he has one on his neck.
Oh, he's got his Herbal on his neck.
Yeah, I imagine this is the kind of guy who has a chest tattoo on his neck and a neck tattoo on his chest.
What would it be? A butterfly. There we go.
Okay, so it's just a butterfly coming out of the Adam's apple.
Yes. Thank you, Brooke. That was a great suggestion. And it's a shitty butterfly. He says, you know, I can do this good if you want me to.
Yep. This is the only tattoo Orville's ever going to have.
So you sure you want it shitty like Johnny's?
I want it to look exactly like Johnny's.
Okay. It's your money.
You're a weird one.
Now I need a drawing of this tattoo. It's
Since I used the weakness tag, does that mean I get an attention point?
Attention, yes.
Okay. Cool.
For the record, I realized that, speaking of attention, that my Hearts Are Just Toys leveled up from attention, so I'm adding an improvement.
Cool. Mm-hmm. No problem.
Does that go on my... it goes on the tag, on the card with the weakness tag,
yes.
Right? Okay. Sorry, I'm still learning.
No worry.
Yeah. So I imagine this tattoo takes not that long because it's really shitty.
Not terribly long, but it's fairly painful at that spot, yeah.
You can see tears streaming down Orville's face, but he's refusing to scream.
No, this is good. Yeah. So, Dr. Elwood, what have you been up to while they're all, other than looking guilty?
He's just kind of standing by the door, looking around. He's making sure that he doesn't want to do anything bad himself because he got yelled at last time for even trying, and he totally planted a place out. Didn't want to do that here. So he's just kind of watching around, making sure nobody does anything or gets hurt or whatever, you know.
Now, there's a couple of people playing pool. Couple of obviously drunk people, but others, you know, there's quite a few people in here. They're wearing their work clothes, probably just finished their shift, looking very tired.
Yep, he's more or less standing somewhat behind Vanessa, just generally to make sure that nothing would happen up there in the bar. He wasn't too sure of the crowd. And now he's wondering where Orville and Brooke went because he turned his back. And now he hears some noise in the back behind the curtain there, back where the tattoo is. But other than that, he's just kind of standing and watching.
So, standing and watching doesn't take all too long. Conversations are wrapped up. Tattoo is shittily done and wrapped in cellophane. Yeah, all the way around. She looks at Brooke and says, do you want me to put it over his mouth as well?
No, she's fine.
So,
did any of his tattoos mean? Did any of Johnny's tattoos mean anything special?
Not as far as I know.
Okay. Unless you have anything else to tell me about Johnny, I'd love to pay him back for the kindness he did me.
I can imagine he's a good kid.
He is.
Misunderstood, but good.
Some of the rumors I've heard say that heard a couple people say that dark things follow him around. Have you heard anything along those lines?
Look, if you're talking about the trouble I had with the cops, he was looking after Gemma. Okay, that wasn't.
Your
got
artist.
into that fight. Yes, the artist. Yeah.
What
He
happened?
got into that fight protecting her. A couple of arseholes came in, decided they wanted free tattoos. This was years ago. And he got done for assault.
Nothing recent.
No.
Do you think they'd have any reason to come back? Nurse a garage, maybe?
This was too long ago. There's no, can't think of any. Not seen those arseholes about here. There's I think they'd know they get shit kicked out of them. They came back.
Okay.
Johnny didn't deserve that at all.
It doesn't sound like it, nor does it seem like it from my experience.
Yeah. That's a shame. If you see him, please send him here or send them to Miles.
I will. One more question for me. Has he ever shown any interest in music of any sort?
No. There's never had anything to go for it. You know, I've always heard about deaf people being able to feel very bass and stuff. Not Johnny. There's just he likes his pictures. That's probably why he gets all the tats.
Yeah.
Very
Did I
visual
ask-
sort of guy.
This whiskey is so good I can't remember. Did I ask you what he generally draws?
No, you didn't. I don't know. He just sketches shit. It's nothing that gets hung up anywhere. I don't think he keeps any of it. Just
No particular theme, not like one of those D&D teenagers filling their notebooks with dragons and the like.
no. I've seen he drew one for me once, and it was fairly cool, which is me behind the bar. Quite like that, but yeah, these sort of things don't tend to kick about for too long.
Yeah, that makes sense. You've been helpful, wonderfully helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, if it helps find Johnny, I'll be glad. Your drink's on the house.
Well, maybe I should order another one then. And then I see Brooke and Orville coming out and saying, sadly, I do not think I have time, but my address is on those business cards. Do come up and see me sometime.
Well, certainly do that.
And then I'll wheel around and rejoin. Did y'all have any luck with the Gemma back there?
Orville decided to get one of the same tattoos that Johnny had.
Oh, what was it, Orville? Anything cool?
Orville.
Not really the best location, though.
Yeah, Orville's neck is currently completely cellophaned with a bandage on it. And he's like, it will help us in our investigation. I think it will create a lot of opportunities for me to ask about people with this kind of very unique art style on their body. Speaking of which, he completely unwraps it, still bleeding. And he's just like, okay, I'm gonna take 5 seconds and I'm gonna go ask everyone in the bar if they've seen him.
He was a regular here.
Oh, was he? Okay. Well,
Yes.
It sounds like you already completed the task I was about to complete.
The bartender is very and you can notice then that she's just kind of rocking a tiny bit in her wheelchair. Very generous with his good liquor.
Interesting.
And very talkative as well.
Is there anyone else in this bar?
2 other people.
2 other people?
No, a few other people. There's some playing pool. There's some sitting, obviously drunk. A couple more who are just, finished work, having a drink before heading home.
Okay. Would you guys mind if I did my own investigation?
Instead of answering, Vanessa will just reel around. It appears I do have time for that third drink.
Okay. Yeah, Orville's just going to start walking up to random people and be like, have you seen a man with a tattoo like this on his neck?
Elwood's just rolling his eyes.
I had to convince him not to get the man's tattooed on him
Why didn't you just physically remove it? Oh, no, that wouldn't have worked either, would it? At least could have slipped the tattooist a couple bucks to make it a good one. Did you see that? It looks like a kindergarten drew it.
He said he wanted it the exact same as Johnny's, and she asked him if he wanted a better one, and he said no. He's grown. I let him do what he wanted.
I get it. It's just, I hope he likes it tomorrow or the next day.
He won't.
It adds a little color to his grayness on his skin, though, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Hides up some of the scabbing, too. From the scratching.
So, what would you like to do?
Orville's actually just interrupting people in their day-to-day life and asking them if they've seen a man with this tattoo recently.
Do you want to actually investigate this or just
Sure. Can I use my extraordinary research ability?
I'd say no.
Okay.
Not in this case.
Yeah, I don't have anything to help here. Okay, so investigate. Let's do it, boys. Miss 5. He's currently wearing a light, like a light blue shirt that is now completely brown and black from the blood just coming down from his neck.
Most of the people just look at you.
You guys seen anyone with this? Oh, hold on. He grabs someone's drink and he splashes it on it so it clears out the blood. Have you seen anyone with this tattoo anywhere?
Face the danger, please.
He's
as someone goes to punch you.
High attention to me, don't you think?
Enhanced reflexes?
Yes.
Okay. And how about I'm so stressed I'm gonna lie down? No, that's probably after this.
That'll be after. Like, no, you just take the drink, you're trying to clean it, and it's one of the drunk people's drink that you happen to take, and
oh, I get decked.
You can take broken nose too.
Broken nose. Okay. Where do I notate that?
Underneath your cards, you have status things. You can add it later. No, might not come up again just now.
Okay.
But yeah. Okay.
There's now more blood on Orville's face as his nose is flattened.
Well, I believe that's our cue.
Yeah,
You owe me a fucking drink, you bastard.
I don't have any money. How about some cigarettes? Weakness Tad never has money. Weakness Tad codependent. Master haggler.
At this point, Brooke is gonna like run up and grab his arm and be like, "I'm so sorry," and like lay some money on the table. I'm like, "Sorry, I hope that covers it." She just pulls away like
the guy's swaying a bit. Fucking don't come back here. The bartender's already over it and grabbing him by the scruff of the neck, taking him out.
I just wanted to find a person as he gets thrown out, completely concussed.
Roll up to him. Orville, I was enjoying that flirtation.
What?
The bartender, dear.
Well, he was not tender with me.
No, it's the bartender's the one.
it's just he's.
It's yeah. No,
Are you okay to drive, Orville?
Ow.
Here, you want me to set it for you?
I need to lay down. Set what?
He watches. He walks up, and I have the healing abilities among other things. But he reaches out, knowing it's a broken nose, kind of grabs it, sets it, and heals him.
For the healing part, I want a roll.
Okay.
Oh God! Oh no! Oh God!
2.
Well, healing he's actually pretty good at because he healing his plant pharmaceuticology, I'm going to give him a vitality boost while we're at it so he can feel better about it. And I'll hit him with the regenerate. And I'm going to call into effects. Once again, we're still in the polluted area, correct?
Yep.
And the botanical explosion, since I'm not giving him with any toxic drugs, I won't call the other one into play. I know it doesn't matter for anything. I'm max 3. Any penalty this time, Mark?
Nope.
I just want to go home.
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Just a second.
I think I detached a cornea.
Your corneas are. Never mind.
Is this what a broken coccyx is?
In your case, at least occasionally.
Change the game. I hit the wrong one.
There we go. So, as you're feeling concussed, you feel maybe little tendrils, plants, grass tickling your nose as it starts to pop back into place and the blood vessels close. Your vision becomes a little bit clearer.
I'm going to go lie down in the back.
Breathe better than you have for a long time.
He would be very. I also kicked him with some vitality, so he would be very much more energetic and everything going on. He would feel more
Basically,
refreshed.
just had some amphetamines.
Yeah, basically. He'd feel more refreshed and everything.
It's less I'm going to lay down, more like I'm going to go.
We're going to speed.
I'm going to go back and beat the shit out of that guy.
I want to go home. You guys are all going home. Get in the truck.
No, this wasn't cocaine. So, this was just, he feels vitality.
Oh, okay. So I'm trying to figure out the extent of which Orville is going to act here.
Okay.
And I think his immediate reaction is going to be, we're done. I've gotten robbed like 3 times in the last week. I didn't feel like I deserved that punch in the nose.
No, you didn't, but you're all better.
Look. Did we find anything out?
Something came over him over John about a week ago while he was at work. Ran out seemingly mid-conversation with Miles. Other than that, we haven't found out terribly much. He had an entanglement with a couple of people a few years ago trying to get free tattoos from Gemma, and the police got involved, but it was too long ago for even those dedicated to hold grudges for it to still be mad about. So that wasn't terribly much information.
So we're at a dead end here, is what you're saying.
It is possible we could try talking to Miles again if we don't bring Elwood.
I'll stay in the car. And I saved him. I carried him in and helped.
You do not get to white knight someone when you put them in that position, Elwood.
How did you know I did that? I did nothing. When he looks up and away.
Very convincing.
Yeah, he's very bad liar.
So we could return to the welders and try talking with Miles again.
What time is it?
Probably about 1 o'clock by now.
Okay. Sure, I guess. What time's the opera at?
That's tomorrow.
That's tomorrow. Sure, you can go back to Miles. Okay. Look, I'm staying in the postal truck. I'm kind of stressed out.
I'll stay here with you too, Orville.
Also, I really want another tattoo now.
Yeah, once you get one, you always want more.
Yeah, that was a weird... Like, I haven't had dopamine in my brain like that in a while.
I thought you were going to say physical contact.
Also, it was very nice to... Actually, honestly, that punch to the face was kind of comforting in a way, but I don't feel like exploring that side of myself right now.
If you'd like, Orville, I can whip up a quick potion that might help.
I don't want to get whipped right now.
No, the potion would get. Literally pull out one of those little tiny like frother whisk things that they use for coffee. No, the potion would get whipped, Orville.
I'll pass.
Okay. Enjoy your energy.
I hate everything. Let's go. Why am I here?
Because you drive.
You're right. This is my car. Oh, it's not my car, but it's effectively my car. Let's
We've
go.
not noticed it's gone.
Let's go. Let's leave. Let's go. I'm done.
I pull out a letter. How long has it been in this vehicle?
I was about to say the year is 19 something and not 20.
Post date 1976.
I'm just the mail sorter. I just stole this van. It's not. I'm not the one delivering the mail.
No, we know that. That's what he's more curious. How long you've had the van?
It goes back to the depot every night, except for the nights that I forget to. Anyway, let's get going. I start driving us back. I park the car like a block away from it this time.
Maybe a good deal.
Just to make sure that no mishaps happen on the front step.
That's you know.
Or we'll make interesting stories.
Rick, would you like to accompany me on this adventure?
I'm sure. I made him pretty mad last time, but we'll try again. Yeah.
I don't think he saw you last time, to be fair.
Have they met Orville?
No.
Really staying in the van, Eldred. It was literally the last sentence he said.
But I mean,
But they
I'm
never
stressed
met
out.
before.
Do you need me to go with you,
It's up to you, really.
Brooke?
I mean, it might be best if he sees someone different. Okay, and I
Fine.
did threaten to write like a piece about his factories. So
Okay,
I'm
fine.
hoping that's the best one.
Sure, let's go. Okay,
Oh, man.
yeah, I'll go. Anyway, who's coming? So it's me, it's you, Vanessa. Brooke, are you
Yeah.
coming?
I'm gonna sit this one out. You guys got
Okay,
this.
cool. That's fine. Great, let's go.
Perfection. So as we walk, I will actually plan something and turn to Orville and say, would you like to talk first, or would you like me to talk first when we get there?
Look, I'm not even the main character of my own story. You can talk first.
Keep an eye out, follow my lead, all the cliches.
Okay, cool. Go. Let's
Head
go.
on a swivel or whatever it is. We
Head on a
walk
swivel.
in the front door the way a customer would.
When you get there, the leaves all seem to have turned to brown mulch. The cracks in the buildings along the side are noticeable, but there doesn't seem to be any damage done to this building itself. Inside, work seems to be proceeding as it was before. As you come in, you hear a shout from above. I'll be right there. A couple of seconds later, oh, it's you. Where's your
Yeah.
big friend?
I came to apologize for him. Actually, he can get a bit exuberant, shall we say, and I think it probably comes from a place of protectiveness, but it can come across as aggressive.
Yeah, you could say that. And he rubs at his head. Still don't know what hit me there.
How's it doing? Does it still hurt?
No, just strange. Very, very strange. What can I do for you?
So we had come around because we're looking for someone who had been kind to me in a moment of need, and I would like to repay him.
Yeah. He has a tattoo like this.
Wait a minute, you know Johnny?
Johnny, yes, that's his name. Like I said, we just met him the once. We're trying to find him again. Do you have any idea where he might be?
Who are you people?
Oh, my name is Vanessa Milstead.
Orville Rickenbacker. I'm
Nice to meet you.
postman.
Come in.
Yes, thank you.
Terms.
Thank you for your hospitality. Once again, I do apologize for my friends.
It's a bit loud here. If you come through to the back,
You
we've got a
follow
little
him. Yeah.
goes to the kettle, pours himself. You want a coffee?
Yes, that would be lovely.
Can I just get a cup of creamer?
Yeah, sure. They like little packets of creamer, and they pour some into a cup for you.
Yep.
What do you want with Johnny?
Like I said, he had helped me in a moment of need a while back. Just very kind, and
How did he help you?
I was struggling to get into a building that seems to have lacked ramps, sadly. And he, unlike many, he approached and asked if I wanted help, which was the part that impressed me the most. So I accepted.
He asked?
Not verbally, of course. He indicated with his gestures to see if I wanted help, rather than simply assuming and grabbing the chair and moving me forward.
Okay, and what do you want with him now?
But I've come into a bit of money sense, and I thought I'd repay him for that kindness.
What is this, some kind of scam?
No,
Have anything?
that's why I've seemed like that. That's why I want to give him some money as a thank you. If he appeared rich, I would have just said thank you and moved along. Or anyway,
He's not here.
do you know where he might be?
Give me a convince roll, please.
All
with
right.
a -2.
Okay. And I will throw. Actually, I'll throw mind control on this one.
Okay.
Based
Or
on
you
previous.
could help if you want.
Also want to remind you can burn tags if you
To
Mark,
get
can
a-
explain that.
Yeah, if you burn the tag, a relevant tag, it gives you an automatic success. But it means
Right.
you can't use the that tag until there's been some downtime.
Mind control. If you think I'm someone else, based on a previous ruling, you were saying, and speak with the right voice, and they will hear. And I will not throw the other one on. Oh, the -2.
Mm-hmm.
See, can I find any other power tags? Can I min-max this?
Depends. If you can, what you call it? Give me a good reason, then yeah.
Can I throw poor unfortunate souls on there?
Yes.
Can I put he threw us away on there? Put
No.
some of that. No.
No.
I think it comes out to a 2, so that's fine. It was convince, you said, right?
Yes, please. There we go.
Great success. I have 2. Choose to either take this status or change their agenda to include yours. The status will be a chance for Johnny.
Okay. Look, I've not seen him since last week.
What happened last week?
It's weird. We were out the back. Yeah, we're just getting ready, closing up, throwing shit away. And he caught some flyer. And for a second, he looked like into the distance and kind of shivered. And he dropped it and ran. No point in calling after him. I'm not nearly as fast as he is. It's so strange.
Flyer, you
He
said.
looked scared.
Scared.
Yeah, terrified, but also it's the same look he had when he, protected that tattoo artist, whatever she's called. He's
Gemma.
scared, but yeah, Gemma. Scared, but determined. I don't know what the fuck it could be. It's just some picture of a singer. It's
Wait,
I don't know.
it was a flyer for a show.
Yeah, I've still got it here.
May I see it?
It goes just up in the office.
Would you mind bringing it?
Of course. And it goes up.
So that sounds, turning to Orville while we have privacy, that sounds like maybe John isn't acting under his own will in some way.
Or he cannot communicate in such a precise way that we can, and thus there's been a misunderstanding between what is actually going on and what is happening.
Also quite possible. To be scared of Martha?
I mean, scared and excited are two visually similar reactions.
You have a good point there. You do have a good point. And I've definitely been both at once.
And look, let's be honest here. I've been scared by many women in my life. In fact, most pictures of them are just absolutely intimidating to me. So, on a certain extent, I do feel sympathy for the man.
As do I. Do you think it has anything to do with the altercation he had some years ago protecting Gemma? Miles said he looked the same, scared and determined.
Maybe he just had a shit.
Miles comes back with the flyer. It's kind of crumpled. And it was one picture of Martha on the front, advertising her return to the washboard, or not return, but one of the concerts of the washboard.
Is it dated to a week ago, or is it an old one from her first career?
No, it was from just over a week ago. Yeah.
Okay. Timeline check. So there's been 3 deaths. When was the first one?
Same night as Johnny went.
Yes, I think I've heard of this singer. Was Johnny a fan of jazz music at all?
Johnny didn't have much time for music or anything like it.
Huh. And you have...
I always imagine him be kind of a punk kid, though.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense from who he seems to have been.
Yeah. He likes helping people. He likes justice. He's a fun kid. He deserves better.
I'm hoping to give him better. And he's never drawn this singer before or anything. I heard he likes to draw.
No, he just sketches things. That's, if he has 5 minutes at work, might draw something. Draws a lot of us working. Draws things out the back. Birds when he sees them. Cars. Superheroes. Anything he can think of. It's just yeah.
How does it make you feel when he draws you?
It's good. He sees people.
Like all faintness in the chest?
I wouldn't quite go that far, but it's good. It makes him happy.
Don't know what that's like.
We're trying, Orville. We're trying. I have only one more question, I think, if I may, Miles. It can be kind of a delicate one. I'm worried. But there are strange people in this city. You saw the effects of one earlier, my friend, with the greenery and the like. Have you ever noticed anything strange about Johnny?
Oh, Poor kid. Been something strange about him, maybe to get more out of this world.
Isn't that always the way? Well, pull out some business cards. I'm in the business of making wishes come true, helping poor unfortunate souls. So if you or anyone you know is having trouble being special enough to get better from the world, please let them know.
Sure. He takes the card.
Please don't contact me.
Okay. Look, if you find Johnny, if you see him, if you hear anything about him, let me know. He can read my name. If you see him, if you write my name, they say my name and home. Maybe he'll come back.
Do you have a card?
Somewhere.
This might be overstepping a boundary, but do you have like his home address anywhere? Maybe emergency contact information?
I'm his emergency contact. He sleeps here.
Oh. That's sad.
Yeah.
I imagine that you want to protect his privacy and we can't have a look at where he sleeps.
No, he can't.
Yeah, that's good on you. Good boundaries.
Yeah. Look, I need to get back to work. If you see him, I wish people would take more care of people like him. Police won't do fuck all. Don't care about a missing kid like him.
You don't care about much in neighborhoods like this.
Ain't that the truth?
No, they care about the product.
Look, I really need to get back to work.
Yeah.
Orville's already at the door.
No one noticed.
Yep. He's like, I have to go back to work. Okay, leaving.
Vanessa follows.
While you were in there, Brooke, Elwood, sitting in the van, you hear tapping. Very rapid. At the door.
As in somebody knocking, or as in rain dripping, kind of getting a feel? Or looking out the window and seeing if we see anybody?
I think Brooke knows.
Yeah, so Brooke knows. She opens the door.
You got any vodka?
Not on me right now. We have to get home first.
Who are you talking to, Brooke?
She picks him up.
Hey, don't touch the goods.
Listen, this is Oliver.
What am I seeing?
It is a little shadow bunny that has red eyes. She's just holding it.
As in a butt? Isn't bit like a not on me?
Hey, what about carrots? You look like some guy who have carrots. Come on.
Oh, here, have a carrot.
No.
Here, have a carrot.
Right. Someone got some gin.
I have those back at the house. Just hold it. Just deal with it for a second, okay?
As he starts eating, I stop thinking about it. The carrot disappears.
Yeah. I was meant to tell you something.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember what it was. They start scratching at his ear. You got any money?
I'll give you money
seriously,
later.
I need to get some information for you. I swear, if you give me $50, I'll be right back. No, oh fuck yeah. No, the stag is on the loose. I was told to tell you.
Oh. Is that where
Have you been drinking already?
Is that where Scarlett's at?
Yeah, it says the stag is on the loose. But she was kind of far away when she told me. I can't remember. I was drunk. Yeah. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but she told me to tell you.
Well, if she went to go look into it, it's probably not a good thing. So
starts tapping away. Right. So none of you got any drink?
You know this beast creature?
Yes.
Is it?
No, I'm not a beast.
Are you a special like us?
No. I have a friend.
Especially me.
Her name is Scarlett. This is her partner, not really her pet. Like it's her pet, but not really her pet.
I'm not a fucking pet.
It's her partner. Partner.
She's my sidekick.
Right.
I guess I've seen worse in this city, stranger.
You could drink at home because I can get into your apartment.
We're about to go there. Just be patient, okay?
Got any more carrots, big man?
Yeah, but they ain't gonna fill you up. But
I don't
here,
give a shit. You can
You'll
put some
keep
drugs
it.
on them. It'll be grand.
I'm not drugging up a rabbit I don't know.
He'll be fine.
My name's Oliver. There you go. You know me.
I hand him a poppy plant.
Ah, he's got the good stuff. Orville, Vanessa, you come back to see a little shadow bunny trying to get high off of poppy plants and carrots.
Oh, he's adorable.
Uh-oh.
I'm not adorable. I'll mess you up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unless
hold
you got
on.
some money.
Yeah,
Another rodent got in the van.
No.
Orville produces a baseball bat.
She like picks up. No. Yeah.
Here, let me
I'll cut
let me help you
fucker.
with that. And I'll reach over and grab one of the poppies and start find some used little Dixie cup and start mixing up a potion. And then
He's
hand it.
scrabbling as if he's trying to get to Orville. I'll fucking cut you.
Rick's just holding him. Oh,
I've-
no, stop.
I fought city rats with more teeth than you.
The eyes start to glow redder. And with
Give me
that,
a
we'll
sec.
leave you
Give
for
me
this
a
evening.
second.
So, have a good night, afternoon, morning, whatever the fuck. Just remember, like, subscribe, give us all your money. You'll love us. Bye.
No, just visit us on Twitch and that too.
Yeah, as well. If you